saying we shouldn't let stuff happen, but then I don't want to use a foul language, but things happen, and we're at the point of when it happens. What do? You see, it's easier to say forgive until he comes home. Now, my elder sister, my only sister, was married to a man, gave everything, was fending for him in the US. He would collect her money and be going after women. And his mother was in Nigeria, fanning his embers. And when he got up to a point, what did she do? She arranged a wife for him in Nigeria because of tribalism. All right? And when that didn't work, they sent what Yorubas call AD. And in one day, 3 children died. All right? And my sister almost died. And while she was in the hospital trying, fighting for her life, he walks in, gets a lawyer, and divorces her. And says, go and get my children. All right? Today he's married to someone else. Yeah. All right? And then my parents, when we went there to be with her, they were telling her about Bible. Forgive him. You cannot leave the marriage. How can't you leave someone that has left you? How do you hold on to someone that has left you? 3 children are dead. You see, it's easier said than done. Until you walk that path, then you can come and preach to me. Till that time, Ejo, Edimu. Yeah.
Men have been commenting. A lot of men have been commenting on YouTube.
After listening to this type of story, incident occurring in marriage, and the way African parents react to it most times, when even they see, say, in the marriage, things are not going well, especially to the side, when it's affecting your daughter. I don't understand why African parents always find it important that their daughter must die inside that marriage. When their daughter dies in that marriage, they cry. After a while, they forget. They cry. After a while, they will forget. How can seeing a family that doesn't want your child, that have shown that they don't want that your child, how can, after seeing that, a parent, a mother, was telling the daughter, say, make you forget, you should forgive, and you must not leave that marriage. Oh, yeah, gay. After all that treatment, is still they tell your child, say, make you forgive, may it dey inside the marriage. But when that child dies, when that your daughter dies, you go cry and you forget. Wetin make, like, say, why do our African parents make us daughters feel less valued because of our genital? Because of our genital. You know, sometimes, yeah, you go sit down like this, you go think about this thing, you go imagine them, say, wetin make you dey different? Why do you not have that? Just because you have breast and you have toto, and that is the only reason why you are different? You are less valued by the society? You are less regarded by the society? Why? Why? Like, this thing keeps ringing in my head. If not a man in this situation, would the parents still, by now they would not fling the, when the first one done, they could not fling the woman away. She did, they struggle. Man, go carry husband, go, they take her money, they take care of her other women. They insist say she no go marry the woman. They use juju, buy 3 of him children. The woman, they sick. In such marriage, no be you go tell that your child, say, you go leave this marriage, make they no kill you for us. No be you go tell her. But rather, Now, God. Now, this kind of thing, they make some people, when they see some of the women where they be feminists, yeah, you go, they blame them. Now, because of the treatment what would they get in Africa as women, it does not come only from the society. It is the mentality that comes from home, that begins from the family. It is that mentality where we say a girl child, now you get to cook, now you get to wash, now you get to clean. A boy child no get to do anything because na boy. If you they not go tell their boy child make enter kitchen. Man no work call. You know nothing na man. You don't see where man they enter kitchen. Man no go enter kitchen. They will start that training from home, from family. Making the boy child be seen so special. So when the child is growing, he see himself as a special person, and a woman will come inside in life is expected to be slave the same way a mama and a papa made his sister to be slave in his present. So he grew up with that. And if you bring a woman come, you know go free treat and what. It comes from the family. If only our families start changing that mindset. If only our families start changing the mindset and start training our young boys, their boy children, to know that they are equal. They don't have any reason to treat their sister lesser or less valued. Remember those days when we said for Igbo land. In fact, Igbo people say no. I know we put Igbo people because Igbo people now their women say they even send go school most times. Then the men, they want their men to hustle. But in Nigeria, in most cases, you know, now the women, they know they send them go school. This Igbo mentality self, no, they happen for all Igbo land. Now Anambra people, they send their daughters one way go school. You go send them go school, Anambra daughters. Then their sons go learn business. But other part of Igbo land where me come from, now the boy, now then they go school. The women, they are expected to marry and marry them off. The mindset started changing small nowadays. In some of our culture, now the woman, now then they go marry. They go tell you say, you never reach for you to go marry. You have to go and marry. They no won't put expenses on you because you belong to another man's property. It belongs to another man. If only our African parents will start changing this mindset, truly we will have a powerful society when it comes to the treatment women they get in Africa. The treatment we get in Africa is too low, and that is why when most of these men come to Europe or come to America, where the treatment is different, where people are treated equally, human rights is existing, where you have woman, as far as you're a woman, you have your rights. When they come from that Africa and seeing that these other people, they value women in the sense that they have looked at women and their potentials. African man go come for Europe. You go come begin to tell European people or the Western people say they no get sense. They're not supposed to treat women the way they treat women. They're not supposed to give women rights. They're not supposed to value women. They're not supposed to respect women. They're not supposed to listen to women. They will bring their African awkward mentality of upbringing and bring it to Europe or Western world where they are. That is why when they stay in marriage, they want to bring that mentality when they work. It will not work. That's why it doesn't work. Our African parents, you and me who are parents, unfortunately I don't have boys, children yet, but you who have a boy, please start training your boy child, whether you did for Africa, whether you did for Europe and you're in Africa, start training your boy child to know that he is also created, born, conceived the same way her sister was. And of course, there are potentials, a lot of values in women. Train them to actually have some regards and respect for women. Train them. Train them. If that commissioner wey pour that woman food was trained well, he no go pour a food of a woman wey wake up in the morning while the husband was at home sleeping, She woke up in the morning to cook food after having children, taking care of children, toto, born for a man. After that, cook food to come and hustle to bring home. Still, if a child wey dem born wey dem no train well from a family wey no train am well treated that woman like that, isn't that the fruit of poor family background upbringing?